we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Overdogs franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 1 here in control of our Overdogs. Last episode, we won our second straight game as we won a tight one against the Heaters, winning 11-10 in extra innings. With that victory, we're now 2-1 on the year. And we are making it into Game 4. We're facing another divisional rival for the first time here in the series. It is the 1-2 Jacks. On the mound for us is rookie Frago Balanstandos, who we signed to replace Kerry Wayward, to not have Kerry Wayward start. This will be a one-start appearance here for Frago before we release him back into the free agent pool. Hopefully we'll give him a good look for other teams that might be interested in him to pick him up, because we're going to commit to trying to use players we haven't really used much in my other series. And unfortunately, Frago has been a prominent member of a couple series, the Platypi, which he didn't work out in, the Reapers, where he did work out, and then he also made a few appearances in the Sawtooth series as well. On the mound for the Jacks is position player turned pitcher Bella Mietball, the left-hander with Tier 2 Meltdown. Frago comes in with Tier 2 Elite Changeup. Lineup for today's game, leading off in second base is locked in Elroy Action. Batting second is first baseman Sack Song. Batting third, making his debut, rookie right fielder Sluggy Boomhauer. Batting fourth, third baseman locked in Rhonda Horn. Batting fifth, shortstop Kasha Emmon. Batting sixth is catcher Anton Goodwood. Batting seventh, left fielder Guy Gold. Batting eighth is 10th center fielder Yvette Victorino. And batting ninth is pitcher Frago Balanstandos. Other roster moves that were made at the end of last episode besides Frago, obviously the addition of Sluggy Boomhauer. He is brought in to replace Robin Yu, and then also in the bullpen we brought in Rob Hurlington, the fourth, one half of the Hurlington brothers. Now this is also not a pitcher that I haven't used before, but Rob was the only one who had reached his value, so he will be here for the time being, and maybe down the road I will remember to replace him for another pitcher we haven't used before. But we'll see how taxed this bullpen becomes. Let's jump. The Jacks lineup, almost forgot them. 10th at first base today is Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Batting second, center fielder Razzie Dazzler. Batting third is second baseman Huffley Buffler. Batting fourth, locked in at third base, Juice Jackson, good old JJ. Batting fifth in left field today, Log Freely. Batting sixth is shortstop Rob Glover. Batting seventh is catcher Tough Lift. Batting eighth is right fielder Betty Sparks. And batting ninth is pitcher Bellamy Upball. Jack Cracker, who's normally in the starting lineup, is not playing today. He is tense. Batch Wilson is on the bench, along with Bruno Adamo, Downtown Upton, and Clutch Corman. And in the pitching rotation, Donk O, Alberto Roberto, Barry Ozone, who pitched last game, got hurt in the first inning, it looks like. Stitch Krapowski is tense, the rookie reliever. And we got Spectacular locked in, Munstar locked in, Mushara tense, and Lapata. And every single one of their pitchers pitched last game, so their bullpen is a mess. And they have Bellamy Upball pitching today. This could go really poorly for the Jacks. But we're going to see their new stadium, Battery Bay, here for the first time in this series. We're actually quite familiar with Battery Bay as a whole, because in my Furry Flyer series, that was their home ballpark. Don't get me wrong, love the park. I have no problems with it. I love the setting of a ballpark outside of an amusement park. That's a great job by the developers on this one. Glad to see a lot of love for this Overdog series here at the start. Apparently the Overdogs are a very popular team for rebuilds. Let's get it on. Action leading off, locked in at second with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. He's hitting 400 on the year with a homer and 4 RBIs. Turn that down just a tiny bit. Felt a little loud. Yep, ball's first pitch is a curve that misses inside. Ball one. Heater down and the way low, 2-0. Bella, as a pitcher, does not impress me one bit. She is below average in every single category, almost non-existent in every category. Yeah, she should not be pitching. Yet somehow she's learned to throw 5 different pitches. Good for her. Change up high, 3-0. Curveball hangs, hit up the middle. That is a base knock. Good swing there for Elroy to start the game off with a single. Now we've got to deal with the good arm of Tough Lift. Here's first baseman Sack Song, the captain, hitting 429 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Tier 2 off-speed hitter active here. Unfortunately, Mietball is a lefty, so there he goes. Inside pitch misses, throw down to second, no chance. Action steals second off of Mietball. That two-seamer missed inside, 1-0. Elroy's second steal of the year. He's 2 for 3. Here outside, 2-0 count. Change down, turned on by Sakta down the left field line. That's not even fair. Send it out to the dog pound, and as it lands in the Overdogs bullpen. Affectionate name we have for our relievers, the dog pound as they're known. Home run there for Sakta, his second of the season. It is 2-0 Dogs in the first inning. Mia Ball hung one, living up to her name. And here is rookie Sluggy Boomhauer getting his first ever at bat in the Super Mega League. Sluggy is a very good hitter. He does not run well. He does not field well. He has a good arm, though. He's here to hit. He's here to throw. Don't ask him to catch the ball or run. Yep, ball tense already. Heater up, ripped on the ground to second, but right at Buffler for the first out. Next up is Rhonda Horn, who's locked in, coming off hitting a cycle. Hitting .583 with a homer, 4 RBIs. And, of course, fun fact, she hit that cycle in reverse order. It went homer, triple, double, then single. Takes a changeup in there for a strike, 0-1. Heater low, taken out of the zone, 1-1. Way inside on the curveball, 2-1. Changeup hangs, pulled foul, 2-2. Out in front of it is Rhonda. Whiffer activates the tier 2 for her. Changeup up, ripped to right field, that's a base hit. Rhonda Horn gets her first hit of the day. Puts her on with one down here for the 5-hitter. That's Kasia Emmon. Shortstop hitting .385 on the year. Runner goes. Heater down the middle for a strike. Throw down to second. No chance. Rhonda steals. Rhonda's second of the season. 2 for 2. 0-1 count to Kasia's. RBI hero activates at tier 2. Heater outside misses. 1-1. Pick off the second. Not in time. 1-1 count to Emmon. Her ball hits the outside corner. Good pitch at the knees. 1-2. Change up inside, ripped down the line. Pulled foul, though. 1-2. Her ball drops low in the dirt. 2-2. Good eye. Good eye. Heater up and away, pulled off the end of the bat to left field. Log freely retreating. Makes the catch for the second out as the runner has the hold. Next up, Anton Goodwood, the catcher, hitting 2 for 9 on the year with an RBI. Change up in the dirt, misses low. Ball 1. Heater up and in, turned on by Goodwood down the left field line. He rips it well, but that is foul. And play, 1-1. A little early. Changeup hangs, hit deep to left center field, and Goodwood's got liftoff, and he sends that one out to the doghouse as that lands in the stands. Left center, home run for Anton, his first homer of the season. Big 2-run bomb for the catcher, and it is very quickly 4-0 Overdogs in the first inning. Next up, Guy Gold, left fielder, is hitting .333 with 3 RBIs on the year. Change away on the corner, 0-1. Way outside on that changeup, 1-1. And then with this next pitch, Bellamy at ball has gone more pitches than Barry Ozone did in his last start. Ozone threw 24 pitches before getting injured with a line drive to the face. Miet Ball has thrown 25, as that's a strike, 1-2. Heater up and in, line at the middle. Picked by Buffler out of the air, and that ends the inning on the line out. But 4 home for the Dogs as we have a pair of 2-run homers, Sakta Song and Anton Goodwood. Bottom 1, it's 4-0. Yamamoto, Dazzler, and Buffler face the rookie, Frago, Balanstandos. The 20-year-old is making a one-stop start here for us before we send him back out to the free agent pool. Anybody's better than Kerry Wayward. Yo-Yo Yamamoto up, he's 10, hitting .083 on the season, facing the young 20-year-old left-hander. Tier 2 elite changeup. Here inside for a strike, 0-1. Ball down. That is skied into center field. Victorino racing in. She's under it and puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Razzie Dazzler, batting 1 for 6 on the year. Change up and in. High. Ball 1. Two-seamer outside. Misses. 2-0. Slider middle in. 3-0 inside. Peter middle of the plate, blasted deep to right field, hit pretty well by Dazzler. Boomhauer back to the wall, leaps, but it is out of his reach, and that is a big-time jack for the Jacks as Razzie Dazzler puts a run on the board. She gets a center-cut heater and puts it out into her bullpen in right field. It is 4-1, Dazzler's first homer and RBI of the season, and her second hit of the season. Huffley Buffler up next, second baseman hitting .333 with 2 RBIs. First pitch curveball away, misses, ball 1. First him up and in, popped him up. Song over there on the line, in right, on the line on first base, behind the bag, puts it away, 2 down. There's J.J. Juice Jackson, third baseman locked in, hitting .385 with 2 RBIs and Tier 1 disciplined. First pitch change up down and in, low, ball 1. Two-seamer up. J.J. fouls it off late, 1-1. Four-seamer down and away. Line softly to right field. That is going to get down in front of Boomhauer for a base hit. Jackson just pokes that one out there. He is on with a 2-out single. Here's Log Freely. Left fielder hitting .273 with Tier 1 inside pitch. Two-seamer up and away in the first one. Strike called at the corner, 0-1. Check of the runner. Slider down and away. Outside and low, 1-1. Change of middle away. Pulled foul, out of play, 1-2. Peter middle in. Jammed on the ground to first, picked by Song. He'll tap the bag at first, and that ends the inning. To the second, it's 4-1 as the Jacks find their way on the board with a home run by Dazzler. Top of the second, 8-9-1 here for the Dogs. Victorino, Ball, and Standos in action. Bet Victorino leads off 10th, hitting .308 with 2 RBIs. Peter way high, ball 1. Peter up, sent to right center field, carrying well. Hanging up out there, though, for Dazzler, 1 down. Next up, Frago, Ball, and Standos. Peter taking at the knees, 0-1, good pitch. Fastball middle in is popped up foul behind first. Easy run down over there for Yamamoto in foul territory. 2 down. Now we'll bring up our reaction. It's 1-1 with a single and a stolen base and a run scored. Curveball hangs on the first one, lined at the middle. Nice play by Rob Glover on the dive to his left. That is a 1-2-3 inning for Mietball. Bottom 2, Glover, Lift, and Sparks coming up. Here's Rob Glover, locked in, hitless on the season, as he made a nice play in the field, so that raised his mojo a bit. Curveball down and in, low, ball 1. Forcing it down in the way, bunt shown and pulled back quickly, 1-1. Change up, high, 2-1. Slide up and in, way high, 3-1. Curveball drops in there at the knees, pulled foul, count full. Two-seamer up, checked high, ball 4. First walk for Frago as he lost him. Next up, tough lift to catcher. He's hitless on the air. Two-seamer down, take it low, ball 1. Good speed over at first base and Glover. Four-seamer down in the way, check strike, 1-1. Ball up and in, runner goes inside, throw down by Goodwood. He has no shot. Easy steal for Glover. Glover's first steal of the year. He's 1 for 1. 2-1 count here to Lift as that curveball missed inside. Two-seamer way is hit well, deep to right center field, carrying well. Boomhauer on the run, and he'll watch that one land in the stands. Big-time jack for the Jacks as Tough Lift puts one out. Second homer given up today by Frago. First of the year for Tough Lift and his first 2 RBIs. It is 4-3. Jacks making it a game. Next up, Betty Sparks, right fielder, making her debut on the season. Taking her first at bat of the year as Frago is 10s. You see him middle of the plate, line to center field hard, but right at Victorino for the first out. Here's Bella Mietball, pitcher batting 1,000 on the year. She's pinch hit this season. Peter up and away, foul back, 0-1. Curveball down and in, low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Hit down the right field line. Boomhauer chasing after it into the corner. Lays out for it, but it's just out of his reach. Thankfully, runner does hold. It's just a single from me up ball. Here's Yamamoto, 10-0 for 1. Change it down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Peter down in the way, hitting the hold of second. Action over on the dive, cuts it off. Throw to first, gets the out, 2 down. He had no chance to turn it. Runner at second on the fielder's choice. 2 down for Dazzler, who homered her first at bat with a solo shot. Slider up and away, skied out of play, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. High, 1-1. Ball down and away. Checked outside, 2-1. Change it down and in. Pulled foul, 2-2. Tough out activates. Slider up and away. Fouled off out of play. Count still 2-2. Peter up and in. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Curveball down and in. Can I help you, Razzie? No, you just looking? Get out of here. Take your window shopping butt elsewhere. First career punch out for Froggo. Let's get that ball to the third. Song, Boomhauer, and Horn coming up. There's Sakta, 1-for-1 with a 2-run homer. His first at bat. He's locked in still. Peter way high from Bella. Ball 1. Peter taking low. 2-0 count. Peter up, ripped down the line. Just foul. 2-1. Peter down the middle, and Sakta victimizes that pitch. Lines it dead center field. He sends that one out to the doghouse. In the batter's eye it lands. That got out of here in a hurry. Sakta Song has his first multi-home run game here in the series as he hits that one 450 dead center. Third of the year for Sack. It's 5-3. Sluggy Boomhauer up next. He grounded out to second his first at bat. He's 0-for-1. Curveball up, strike called at the letters. Nice pitch from me up ball, 0-1. Curveball down and in, low and inside, 1-1. High heater misses, 2-1. Heater down and in, one hopper to short, picked by Glover to first, 1 down. Next up is Rhonda Horn, 1-for-1 with a single and locked in. Also stole a base and scored a run as that changeup's outside, 1-0. Slider middle in, strike call, 1-1. Change up inside, rip foul, 1-2. That activates Whiffer. Change it down on the way, drips low, 2-2. Curveball up. Oh, that's a great pitch. That just hit the top of the zone. First punch out for me up ball, and here's Kasha Emmett, 0-for-1 today with a fly out to left. Curveball drops low, ball 1. Slider away, strike called, 1-1 right at the knees. Change of middle in is popped up. Third baseman JJ over to call off Glover in front of shortstop. Puts it away. That ends the inning. But another home run. Sakta Song hits his second. 5-3, bottom 3. Buffler, Jackson, and Freely coming up. Buffler popped out his first at bat. He's 0-for-1. Curveball down and in, low and inside, 1-0. Peter up and away. Chased it doors, 1-1. Change it down in the way. That is nubbed back to Froggo, who fields it cleanly to first. 1 down. JJ up next. 1-for-1 with a single. Slider in the first pitch. That's turned on and hit well by JJ to left center field. Victorino tracking it. Back to the warning track in left center, and she will put it away. 2 down. Freely up next. Log 0-for-1 today. 2-seamer down. Taking low. Ball 1. Pushing up and away. Checked high, 2-0. Ball down and away. Low again, 3-0. Change it middle away. Freely rips a foul, 3-1. Pushing down and away. Line to second. Right at action, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Froggo. To the fourth, it's 5-3. Goodwood, Gold, and Victorino coming up. There's Goodwood, 1-for-1 with a 2-run homer, his first at bat. Slider drips low, ball 1. Heater down in the way, that's a strike, 1-1. Heater way outside, 2-1. Low, ball 3, 3-1. Change up high, misses, ball 4. First walk today for Bella. Goodwood reaches after 5. Here's Gold over 1 with the line out to second, his first at bat. About down and in, that's a strike. 0-1. Runner goes. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Throw down to second is low. Not in time to get Goodwood, or was it Goodwood? That was Goodwood as he steals his second bag of the season. He's 2 for 3. 1-1 count to Guy Gold. Peter drops low. 2-1 count from the up ball. Low on the changeup. 3-1 count now. Good hitters count for Gold. Curveball misses, low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start the inning from the up ball. There's Victorino, 10, so for 1. Peter middle of the plate, high hit up the middle, off the diving glove of Buffler into shallow center field. Coming around third is Goodwood. Throw from Glover goes to third. RBI single for Victorino. It is 6-3 Dogs. Here's Frago, 0 for 1. We need a base runner to activate Meltdown. First 3 batters have reached with no outs. Needs 4 to reach in a row. Peter change up right in there. 2-seamer right in there, 0-1. Change up middle in, rip foul, 0-2. Frago trying to do it. Peter up and away high, 1-2. High here, misses, 2-2. Count evens up. Slider hangs, hit well by Frago to right center field, but that hangs up for Razzie. That is going to end the chance for Meltdown here so far. We'll have to restart. Runners hold, 1 down for action, 1 for 2 with a single. This pitch Slayer activates. Change of middle in, hits the corner at the knees. Nice pitch, 0-1. Fastball inside, misses, 1-1. Peter middle in, pulled foul out of play, 1-2. Out in front of the changeup, good pitch. I was looking heater. Second punch out for Bella, 2 down for a Song. 2 homers today, he's driven in 3 runs, and that'll do it for Bella. They do not want her to face Song for the 3rd time. 3 2/3, 6 hits, giving up 6 earned runs on 2 walks. She gave up 5 of them on home run balls. Out of the bullpen is Immaculate Spectacular, locked in with a 2.70 ERA, 150 whip, and 4 strikeouts. Powerful right-hander activates for Song here. Heater down the middle, line by Song to right field. That's going to get over Betty Sparks' head and hit off the fence for extra bases. 1 run will score easily from second. It's an RBI double for Song. He's at 4 RBIs today. Hits his first double. He's 3 for 3. It is 7-3 Dogs. Next up, Sluggy Boomhauer, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts today. Reverse splits activates against him, unfortunately, because he's a left-hander. Change up down on the way outside from Spectacular. Ball 1. Boomhauer still looking for his first career hit. He drops low, 2-0. Good hitters count for Sluggy. Change-ups inside, 3-0. Slider down and away, hits the knees, 3-1. Heater up and in, late swing, count full. Heater down, hit hard at the middle, base hit for Sluggy. That's his first career hit. 1 run will score. Song trying to score as well. He will as the throw's offline. 2 runs single for Boomhauer. Let's get that ball for you, Rook. It is 9-3. First 2 career RBIs for Sluggy along with his first career hit. Horn up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Spectacular no longer locked in. Heater up, hit up the middle, base hit for Rhonda. Rally continues here with 2 down for the Dogs. So that's 3 straight 2-out hits. There's Cash M and 0 for 2 with RBI Hero activating for the 2nd time today. Heater away, fouled off late, 0-1. Heater up and away, that's a strike, nice pitch, 0-2. Heater up and in, popped it up. Behind shortstop there is going to be is Glover. He puts it away to end the inning. But we break it open with 4 additional runs as we get Miette ball out. 9-3, bottom 4. Glover lift and Sparks do up against Frago. There's Glover. Walked his first plate appearance. Yes, we may have a 6-run lead here, but as we proved last game against the Heaters, no lead is safe with this pitching staff. Curveball down on the way, fouled back by Glover, 1-1. Change up and away. Lined at the middle of the 2nd, out of the lunging reach of action to right center. Victorino cuts it off before the fence, gets it in, but it is going to be a leadoff double. Glover in scoring position to start the inning. Here's Tough Lift, 2-run homer his first at bat. Heater up and in. High, ball one. Curveball up and away. Outside, 2-0. Change of middle in, rip foul, 2-1. You see me down on the way outside, 3-1. Slider up and in. Lift, jams it down the right field line. Fair ball. Right on the chalk as that ricochets into the corner. Boomhauer gives chase. It's a RBI double, 9-4. There goes the quality start. Froggo now 10. Here's Betty Sparks, 0 for 1. Heater down and away. Check strike, 0-1. Ball down and in. Take it low, 1-1. Change it up. Fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer down and away. Low, 2-2. Heater down and in. Dribbler back to Froggo. Looks to run it back to second. Throw to first. 1 down. He's back to neutral. Here's Spectaculo. Pitcher's going to have to bat here. Slider up and away. Bunt shown. Pull back for a strike. 0-1. Two-seamer up. Bunt shown. Pull back. Strike. 0-2. Heater up and away. Bunt hit back to Froggo. Runner thought about third. Horns throw across the first. Still is late. Fielder's choice, 2 on, 1 down for Yamamoto, 0 for 2. Heater down and in, low ball 1. Pitch 65 from Froggo, curveball down. Hard grounder to third, right of Ronda, throw to second 1, action to first. Double play, love to see it as that ends the inning. But a run home on a double by Lift, 9-4 to the 5th. Goodwood, Gold, and Victorino coming up. Here's Goodwood, 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer and a walk. First split still active here for Spectaculo. Slider down and in, low, ball 1, that just missed. Change up and away is high, 2-0. Change up way inside, 3-0. Slider away, hits the corner, 3-1 to Goodwood. Heater at the knees, hard liner through the legs of Spectaculo into center field. Goodwood on with the leadoff single here in the 5th. That is going to bring up Guy Gold, 0 for 1 with a walk. Slider up and away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up his chase, popped up behind second. Back for it, Buffler, 1 down. Next up, Victorino, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. There goes. Change up, pulled down the left field line on the hit and run, but that's foul, 0-1. Chased the slider low, pulled foul, it's 0-2. Heated down and then popped up behind third. JJ there in foul territory. 2 down. That is going to bring up the pitcher, Froggo, 0 for 2 today. Subbing in Lane Munstar, Spectaculo done after an inning and a third. Or no, just an inning. Here's Munstar. Comes in with a 2.25 ERA, 1 whip and 7 strikeouts. She's locked in. Heater down on the way to strike, 0-1. There it goes. Heater up, that's his ball. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Goodwood is second. He's at 3 now in the air. Change it down and then pulled to first on the ground. Right at Yamamoto to end the inning. Bottom 5, it's 9-4. Dazzler, Buffler, and Jackson coming up. There's Dazzler, 1 for 2 with the solo homer earlier. Struck out looking last bat as the Heater's down and in for ball 1. Slider up and in, high, 2-0. Two-seamer up. High, strike called though, 2-1. Here's pitch number 69 here. Heater down, taking low, 3-1. Dribble down and in. Low in the dirt, ball 4. Second walk, I believe, from Froggo. There's Buffler, 0 for 2. The ball away on the first pitch, fooled him. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer middle in. Inside, 1-1, no call. Change it down in the way. Grounder to second, right at action. Throw to second, 1. Emmond to first. Double play, love to see it. Back-to-back innings, we turn to double play ball. Here's JJ, 1 for 2 with a single. Left the warning track and left center last time up as he pulls that first pitch curveball foul, 0-1. Heater down in the way. Fouled off late, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-2. Change it down. Chased it, grounder and hold it short. Evan over on the backhand, throw to first. That ends the inning. Good pitching from Frago. He's through 5. Top 6, it's 9-4. Action, Song, and Boomhauer coming up. Frago, okay. Action is, I believe, 2 hits today and is 2 for 3. Heated down and then the first pitch, line softly to short, right at Glover, 1 down. Next up, Song, RBI double last at bat. He's also hit a 2-run homer and a solo homer. 4 runs driven in today on 3 hits. Carver's right-hander remains active here against Munstar. Curveball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Heated down in the way, 1-1. Heater up, line to center field, base hit for Song. He's now a triple shy of the cycle. He's 4 for 4 today. And here's Boomhauer, 1 for 3 with a 2-run single last at bat for his first career hit, first 2 career RBIs. Heater up and away, line by Boomhauer to the gap, left center field. That's going to be extra bases, and that's going to score sack to Song all the way from first base. It's going to be an RBI double for Sluggy. He's at 3 RBIs now today. It is 10-4 Dogs as we hit double digits again. Here's Rhonda Horn, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Munstar knocked down the neutral mojo. Heater up and away high, ball 1. Heaters away, 2-0. Good hitters count for Rhonda. Heater down and away, lined off the end of the bat to center, right at Dazzler. 2 down. There's Cash M and 0 for 3 today. RBI hero still active. Heater up and in, ball 1. Heater up and away outside, 2-0. Heater down in the way, hit well by Emmon to right center field, carrying well. Dazzler on the run. Runs it down at the warning track, though. Emmon 0 for 4. 1 run home, no on the double by Boomhauer. 10-4 bottom 6. Freely, Glover, and Liftu up as Frago's going to start the inning. See if we can rest our bullpen as much as possible. Freely 10, 0 for 2 today. Two-seamer away. Ball 1. Heater down in the way. Check, 2-0. Pitch 80 for Frago. Curveball down in the way, fouled off on the right side, out of play. 2-1. Slider up and in. Inside, 3-1. Two-seamer down. Fouled off, count full. Change up and away. Ball 4 outside. 3rd walk today for Frago. Here's Glover, 1 for 1 with the double and a walk. Change up and away on the first one. Line to second, right at Action on the leap, who knocks it down. He'll take the out at second on the fielder's choice. 1 down. Runner at first for Lift, 2 for 2. RBI double last at bat, 2-run homer earlier. Two-seamer up and in on the first one, high and in, ball 1. Four-seamer away. Line to the gap, right center field. Boomhauer on the run. Watches that hit the wall out there on a hop. Victorino chases after, gets it in. Around 3rd is the runner. Throw home from Action is late. Another RBI double for Lift. It is 10-5, and we're going to pull Frago. He's going to go 5 1/3 innings today. 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. He is in line for the win. Not a quality start, but a decent outing. Hopefully a team's going to take interest in Frago, as we're not planning to keep him past this start. Coming out of the bullpen here, we're going to hand it off here to Doug Nerdward with a big lead. Tier 2 elite curveball here for Doug. He has not given up a run this year, but he has a 3 ERA, or 3 whip. As in his 1 appearance, he went an inning in the 3rd, giving up 2 hits with 2 walks and a strikeout. Batting average against .333 for him. First pitch, two-seamer middle in here to Betty. Foul back, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. High, 1-1. Change it down and in. Jammed on the ground to 3rd. Rhonda charges. Looks runner back to 2nd. Throw to 1st. 2 down. Next up, Elaine Munstar, the pitcher, locked in, hitless on the year. Pinch hitting for her off the bench is 10th outfielder Jack Cracker, hitting .250 with an RBI on the year. First pitch curveball down. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Heater down and in. Low and inside, 1-1. Slider up, middle of the plate. Turned on and blasted foul, 1-2. A little early. That was a hanger. Using down in the way. Fouled off, still 1-2. Change up and in. Rip foul again, still 1-2. Heater down and in. Line foul, out of play, 1-2. Good battle here from Jack. The ball away. Holsted a sword, he chased it. First punch out for Doug, and that ends the inning. Run home for Lift's double, his 5th RBI of the day. Fourth RBI of the day. Out of the bullpen, long reliever Stitch Grapowski, the rookie. Tense with a 9 ERA and a 3.33 whip, and I think 1 strikeout. Facing Goodwood here to start the inning. He's locked in. Facing Tier 3 elite Cutter, possibly. Change up inside for a strike, 0-1. Cutter down and away, misses outside and low, 1-1. Change it down, rip to left field, that's a base hit. Goodwood on with another hit as he's on to start the 7th. Next up, Guy Gold over 2 with a walk. There it goes. Change up inside for a strike, throw down to second in the dirt, no chance. Goodwood's 3rd steal of the day. 0-1 count to Gold. Peter away, cracked to center field, hit well. Dazzler back to make the catch for the first out. The runner tags and heads for 3rd. Good heads-up play there by Goodwood. Next up, Victorino 1-for-3 with an RBI single. Infield in for the Jacks. Peter at the knees, line at the middle, past the diving Glover into left center field. Extra bases for Victorino. Scoring easily is going to be Goodwood. Victorino on with a 1-out double. It's 11-5 Dogs. Pitcher due up next. We'll let Nerdword bat here, getting his first at bat of the season. Cutter up and in, strike the letters, 0-1. Cutter up and away, popped up, shallow left center. Freely already in, he's calling for it, 2 down. Runner remains at second for the top of the lineup. Here's action for the single today. Change it down again in the first one, way inside. Ball 1. Fork ball hangs, misses high though, 2-0. Good hitters count for action. Cutter misses low, 3-0. Cutter up, ball 4. First walk for Grapowski. First and second, 2 down for Song. He is a triple shy of the cycle. 2 homers. He's a solo homer, a 2-run homer, a RBI double, and he is singled. Osby hitter active, facing the left-hander. Surrounded, activates for Grapowski with 2 runners on. Either way high, ball 1. Peter middle away, line to the gap, right center field. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It's off the wall. Song's going to have a chance at it. Dazzler gets the throw into the cutoff man. Song around second. Here's the throw from Glover. He gets him to end the inning. Song was going for the triple for the cycle, but he does drive in 2 runs as he's thrown out to end the inning. 13-5, bottom 7, Yamamoto, Dazzler, and Buffler coming up. There's Yamamoto rattled, 0-for-3 today. First pitch curveball from Doug is in the dirt, ball 1. Two-seamer in the middle of the plate. Grounded hard to short. Emmon to her left cuts it off. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Dazzler, 1-for-2 of the solo homer and a walk. She's tense, also struck out looking. Peter inside, ball 1. Changeup hangs, turned on and belted foul. Gold on the run near the seats in left field. Watches it get out of play, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Doors, 1-2. Tough out activates. Here comes the elite curveball from Doug inside, 2-2. Slider down and away. Low in the dirt, 3-2. Heater up and in. Doors, second punch out for Doug. 2 down. Here's Buffler, 0-for-3 intense. Two-seamer down and in. Ball 1, way inside. Curveball down and away. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Change of hangs. Buffler lines at the short, right at Emmon. 1-2-3 inning for Nerdward. To the 8th, it's 13-5. Boomhauer, Horn, and Emmon coming up. Here's Sluggy Boomhauer, 2 for 4. RBI double last at bat. He also has a 2-run single. Out of the bullpen, the closer, Chico Lapata. 3.86 ERA, 1.29 whip, no strikeouts. Is Krapowski done after an inning? Slider outside, misses from Lapata, ball 1. Slider from away, hits the corner, 1-1. Lapata has tier 3 walk prone, tier 2 easy jumps. Better up and in, lined at the middle. Diving is Buffler to take away a hit. 1 down for Horn, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Cutter outside, misses, 1-0. Slider up and in, hit at the middle hard, past the diving Buffler into right center. Horn's got another hit today. Next up, Emmon 0 for 4 today. We're going to pinch hit for her. Off the bench. We're going to give the at-bat here to Dig Efforto, getting his first at-bat of the series. Tier 2 easy target working against the utility infielder. Everyone's favorite rebuild piece. Fan favorite already. In our hearts and in the comments is that heater inside. Ball 1. Heater up. Aw, grounder to short. That's going to be 2. Glover to Buffler. Buffler on to Yamamoto. That ends the inning. See, I told you he's too powerful. He hits into too many double plays. Bottom 8, Jackson, Freely, and Glover coming up. Here's JJ, 1 for 3 with a single. Dig remains in the game at shortstop after pinch hitting. Heater middle of the plate, blasted dead center field, hit pretty well. Victorino on the run. And that is in the batter's eyes. That's a big-time jack for the Jacks. 3rd home run for their offense today. JJ's first of the season. End of the game. 13-6. Jacks cut it down to 7. And here's Freely, 0 for 2 with a walk. Two-seamer up and away. Doors, 0-1. Change up away, checked outside, 1-1. Heater up and away, pop foul, out of play, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Pulse to the sword in the dirt, blocked by Goodwood. Throw to first. First out, 3rd punch out for Doug today. Here's Glover, 1 for 2 with a walk and a double. Curveball down, low ball 1. Two-seamer up. Line down the right field line. Boomhauer on the run into the corner. Watches it hit off the fence out of reach. 1-1. Change it down. Misses low. 2-1. Slider up and away. Outside. 3-1. Heater up. Glover pops it foul. Out of play behind the screen. Full count. Change it down. High hopper back to Nerdwood, who makes the play to first. 2 down. Base center for lift. 3 for 3. 4 RBIs today. Is a 2-run homer and 2 RBI singles. Or 2 RBI doubles. Curveball up and in on the first pitch. Grounded to short, right at Dig. Throw across the first. 1-2-3 inning for Nerdward after the home run. JJ gets on the board with a home run, though. It's 13-6. Jacks still down by 7. Top of the 9th. Goodwood, Gold, and Victorino coming up. Here's Goodwood, 3 for 3 today. He has a 2-run homer, 2 singles, and a walk. He's also stolen 3 bases. Slider away for a strike, 0-1. Cutter drops low, 1-1. Cutter inside is chased, pop foul on the right side. Off the diving glove of Yamamoto as we get new life. 1-2 count to Goodwood. Slider down and in, chased. Grounds it to Yamamoto, who makes the play this time. 1 down. Next up, Guy Gold, 0 for 3 with a walk. Cutter outside, ball 1. Heater up and away, that's a strike, 1-1. Chased it inside on the cutter, 1-2. Heater down, pulled foul, still 1-2. Slider way inside, 2-2. Slider high, 3-2. That activates walk prone at tier 3. Full count pitch to Guy. Ball 4, way inside. Second walk worked by Gold today. First for Lapata. There's Victorino, 2 for 4. RBI double last bat, also RBI single. Out of the bench, it is backup catcher Clutch Corman coming in to relieve. They don't want to waste their last reliever. Heater up, line at the middle. That's a base hit. Victorino teed up that one. 2 on, 1 down for the pitcher, Nerdward. We're going to pinch hit for him, because he's absolutely gassed. Off the bench, take a crack at it. We'll hand it off to Sam Perez with pinch perfect at tier 2 now for the first time. Batting 2 for 5 on the year with an RBI. RBI he drove in was the winning run last game against the Heaters in extra innings. 1-0. Change it down, foul back, 1-1. Or that was a heater. Slider high, 2-1. Ball 3 off the catcher's glove. Everybody holds though. 3-1 count here to Perez. Slider hangs, line at the middle. Past the diving Glover into left center. That's going to be an RBI single. Runner scores from second. It is 14-6 Dogs. RBI there for Perez. There's Elray action. Worked the walk last at bat. He's 1 for 4 with a single. 1 stolen base as well. Slider on the first pitch, ripped foul, out of play, 0-1. Heater at the knees, pulled foul again, 0-2. Heater inside, ball 1. Ball 2, high. 2-2 count to action. Checked high in the heater, 3-2. Slider, ball 4, second walk for Corman. Bases loaded, 1 down for Song. Triple shy of the cycle, hit his second double last at bat, driving in another 2 runs. He's up to 6 now. And here comes Keisha Mushara, the last person in the bullpen as Corman is removed. Mushara tenths, 13.50 ERA, 2.62 whip, and tier 3 elite changeup. Double switching in is downtown Upton. He's going to catch as Tough Lift will leave. Ours right-hander activates. Heater away for a strike, 0-1. Heater up and in, turned on by Song deep to left field, looking for the wall, and it's in the dog pound. It's a grand slam for Sack the Song, his 3rd home run of the game. Sack the Song came to play, and he cracks 10 RBIs with the grand slam. It is 18-6. Overdogs now styling on the Jacks. Next up is Boomhauer. 2 for 5, 3 RBIs today, a double and a single. Change up in there for a strike as Mushara rattled, 0-1. Heater down and away, 1-1. Change up down and away, 2-1. Heater down, 3-1. Change up hangs, out in front of it, Boomhauer, count full. Ball 4, another walk. Boomhauer's first, he's drawn. Here's Rhonda Horn, 3 for 5 with 3 singles, locked in. Heater down, low, ball 1. Heater down, chased, dumped to right center, that's down for a base hit. Boomhauer going for 3rd, throw from Dazzler comes to 2nd. 4th hit today for Horn, she's 4 for 6. 2 on, 1 down for Dig Efoto, hitting to a double play, his first at bat, he's 0 for 1. First hit and RBI of the playthrough. That's inside on the 2-seamer. Ball 1. Heater's away. 2-0 count to Dig. Heater milled the plate through the legs of Keisha Mushara. Dig has his first hit and RBI. It's 19-6. Batted around back to Goodwood. 3 for 4 today. Homer, 2 singles, a walk, and 2 RBIs. Hey, ETL, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. One of the Dig Aforto fans from YouTube. Mushara is out, and they're going to another position player. This is Batch Wilson. He is the 2nd position player to pitch. The Jacks are now out of relievers. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Hopefully your day has been well. As you can see, the day has been well for the Dogs as we're absolutely styling on our division rivals. Heater in there for a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and in from Wilson. 1-1. 19-6. Damn. Yep, indeed. Heater up and in, ripped down the left field line, but that is right at Log Freely for the 2nd out on the liner. Batch Wilson comes in and retires his first batter. Next up, Guy Gold, 0 for 3 with 2 walks drawn today. Heater up and away, hitting the hole, base hit for Guy. That's his first hit. He will not go hitless today. Throw comes in is good. Base is loaded for us. 2 down. Here's Victorino. 3 for 5. Double, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Heater drops low. Ball 1. Down and in low. 2-0. Middle of the plate Heater. Fouled back. Missed it. 2-1. That was the pitch. Heater up. Ripped a third off the glove of JJ. He couldn't react fast enough. Throw across the first. Not in time. It's an E5. 20-6. And we're back to Sam Perez, who pinch hit earlier in the inning and drove in a run on a single. Hey, one boy, welcome in. Holy crap, indeed. We're having fun. Just think, this all started because last game for the Jacks, before this one. Is there a game 2? No, this is game 1. This is the only game this episode. Hey, Biscuit, welcome in, buddy. Everyone's showing up now. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I think this all started because Barry Ozone, who started last game for the Jacks, got injured in the first inning. He took a live drive to the dome. All their relievers got used, and Bella Bietball started today. That's all you need to know. To be fair, Frago did give up 3 home runs, or 2 home runs for the Jacks. But, you know, it is what it is. I just came for the game. Oh, yeah, the Game Awards were tonight. That's right. It's going to be a fun watch. Yes, it is. Heater away outside for a strike called. 0-1. Oh, so fun fact, the Jacks are on their 2nd position player to pitch. They used Clutch Corman earlier in the inning. Curveball outside. 1-1. Yes. 2nd of the inning. Yes, they started the inning with Chico Lapata. Then they went to Clutch Corman. They went to Keisha Mushara, who was the last person in their bullpen. And then they went to Batch Wilson after Sakta decided, oh, I'm going to hit a grand slam off Mushara and welcome her to the game. Literally, first batter she faces is Sakta's song with the bases loaded. What's he do? Motherfucker hits a home run, grand slam. That's his 3rd homer of the game. Heater up and in, and Sam's trying to join him with a grand slam. Will that get out of play? Log is running out of room. And he is, oh, he makes the catch against the fence. That does end the inning as we send 10 men to bat, 11 men to bat in the inning, and we score a good amount. Rip Mushar, indeed. Her career basically just ended. We're going to go to the new guy out of the pen here, RH4, Rob Hurlington IV, one half of the twin Hurlington brother relievers. Mr. Consistent, as he's known. His brother Bob is Mr. Volatile. Rip Bouchard, put out a position player. I could, couldn't I? I probably will. If Hurlington doesn't get the 3 outs, we will. We'll put a position player out there. I got a guy I can put out. Hurlington at Tier 2 Consistent, making his Super Mega League debut. Probably going to be one of his only appearances with us as a team, because we're trying to stick to the rule of using players we haven't used before in our rebuilds. And unfortunately, Rob was used in the Salty series. That curveball driven deep to left. Guy Gold into the corner. Makes the catch against the wall. 1 down. Any guesses for Game of the Year? Ooh, I do not have any. I have no clue what would be in the running. Tell you what, give me 3 that were in the running for it, and I'll pick one. Tier 2 contact versus right-hander here for Downtown Upton, who double switched in at the beginning of the top half of the inning. Batting at 2 for 7 on the year with 2 RBIs. Sliding down and in's a strike. 0-1. Rob looking smooth. Heater up, taking high. 1-1. Well down in the way. That's pop foul, out of play. 1-2. Heater up and in. Doors. First punch out for RH4. That's his first of his career. Give me that ball. 2 down for Yamamoto. He's the last chance. Rattled 0 for 4. All right, Astrobot, Elden Ring, Shadow of Entry, DLC, and what's that last one? Balatro. Okay, I've never heard of any of these. Except Elden Ring. I think that's the only one I've heard of, and that's only because of the base game. I regret watching the Game Awards. I want my 3 hours back. Well, that's why I don't even bother watching them. I already know it's going to be a huge disappointment. You know what? I'm just going to go with the one I've heard of randomly. I'm going to go with Elden Ring, even though it's a DLC, which shouldn't count because it's a DLC. It's not a full fucking game. Much better than last year, in my opinion. Solid this year. Okay, good to know. Curveball down and away. That is a strike the knees. 0-1. You're mad about the DLC, too. Oh, did I get it right? Nice. But it lost anyway. That's good. Astrobot won. Okay, good. Oh, good for Astrobot. Never heard of it. It must have been a decent enough game to be nominated. Slider up and away. Can I help you, Yo-Yo? No, you just want to get out of here. I don't blame you. Second career punch out for RH4. It's a 1-2-3 9th inning for the rookie reliever, and the Dogs win easily 20-6. Steam is having a sale. I need games to play. Yep, 22 hits, 20 runs, and we worked off 2 errors from the Jacks. Lord! Yep. I'll just let this column speak for itself, but I'll run it down. Sack DeSong had 3 home runs today. He had a grand slam in the 9th inning. He had a 2-run homer. He had a solo homer. He had an RBI double. He had a single, and he almost hit for the cycle. He was going for third and got hosed going for third by Dazzler. But he did hit another RBI double. Yeah, he had 6 RBIs going into the 9th inning, and then he hit a grand slam. Boomhauer in his debut had 2 hits, a 2-run single, and an RBI double, so he got those firsts out of the way. He's still looking for his first homer. Digafordo pinch hit off the bench and got an RBI single. Anton Goodwood had a 2-run bomb. He also stole 3 bases. Victorino had 2 RBIs on, I believe, one was on a double, one was on a single, and Sam Perez had a pinch hit single as well. Yep, it was a good day for the offense. Dig MVP. On the other side for the Jacks, home runs today for JJ and Dazzler. Both of them were solo shots. Tough Lift also had a 2-run homer. And then Tough Lift also had 2 RBI doubles on top of that. So Tough Lift definitely paved the way for their offense today. 6 runs is not that bad, but when you run into a team that decides, oh, I'm going to drop 20 on your head, well, you don't really have a lot of buying power. Froggo in his debut, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 5 earned runs on 2 homers, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Probably going to be his only start with us again, sticking to the rule of using only players we haven't used before. Doug Nerdward, 2 2/3 in relief, solid for once, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts, and a homer. And RH4, clean 9th inning for the rookie in his debut, 2 strikeouts. Bellamy up ball, 3 2/3, 6 hits, 8 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 homers. She takes the loss, falls to 0-1. To be fair, she didn't have meltdown activate, so that's a plus for her, and it could have been a lot worse. She probably only made it through 3 innings because they didn't want to use their bullpen. Spectacular inning, 4 hits, nothing given up. Munstar inning in a third, 2 hits and earned run. Grabowski inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs and a walk. Lapata inning in a third, a hit, an earned run and a walk. Clutch Corman faces 3 batters, 2 hits, 3 earned runs and a walk. His ERA is infinity. Clutch Corman, Arkisha Mushara does not get an out. 3 hits, 2 earned runs, a homer, a walk. 20-25 ERA now. And Batch Wilson, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit given up. Side note, do you remember I told you about the generated player that was perfectly average with Tier 3 consistent? Yes, I do remember. I don't remember his name, but I remember you talking about him. I forget it. Was his name like Steve something? Or am I thinking of One Boy's Steve Rico? Sakta goes 6 for 6 today. He is the player of the game. He was a triple shy of the cycle. 3 homers, 2 doubles, a single, and 10 RBIs. Need we say less about this man? Oh, Simon Wells. So One Boy's is Steve. Got it. He had about 55 in every stat. Managed to get him on fire in the playoffs. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. Tough Lift, 3 for 4 day. He drove in 4 runs today for the Jacks. He was the highlight of their offense. Stayed on fire for the last 2 series. Ooh, go on. Goodwood, 3 for 5 days. 2-run homer, 2 singles, 3 runs scored, and he stole 3 bases. Not bad at all, as we hit 1,000,000 star points in 1 game. That's right, folks. We just went over 1,000,000 star points in 1 game. All right. Ooh, if he stayed on fire, how'd he do for you? Series is best of 5 and also playoffs had the max number of teams. Ooh. Oh, so that's, what, 16 teams, I think? Yeesh, that's going to take forever. Who do I bring as my +1? Let's do Gonzalo. He's younger, I think. Diggler or Stern? Stern. He's been more of a disappointment this year. RH4 or Bergenberg? Bergenberg actually, RH4 actually uses eye black, so let's do him. He did quite well. He was postseason MVP. Nice. Good to hear. Hopefully that led you guys to victory, I hope. Looking around the league, Dick Berger gets +7 arm on a random roll. Hey, now. Got her own. One of the catchers, the only catcher we're looking at now, loses 6 power. She stays at D+. Ooh. Ooh. Rally stopper for Froggo. It's trying to tempt me into keeping him. I want to stick to the rule of using players I haven't used before, but damn if that isn't tempting. Ooh, we can get rid of Meltdown on Rocket Ramon too. Oh, you speak in my language now. Boozle Doozy Shine is signed by the Wild Pigs as he's going to replace Wally Bacon. Rafael Gonzalo lost his backup position of left field, so now he can only play first base. Tamale loses 3 power in the free agent pool. He's down to an A+. Ava Blanc in the free agent pool loses 10 contact down to 44, and she drops to a B-. Interesting. With that 8 ERA... Easily my favorite generated player I've ever had, and yeah, we did win. Good to hear. Glad. With that 8 ERA, they want you to keep him. I know, right? Tamale losing power is good. Makes him cheaper. That's very true. Dude, if I can get Plamo Tamale, that would be awesome. And yeah, now his valuation went down, so that's perfect. We can keep him on this this list here a little longer. Tomahawking, we're not probably going to bring him in because we have Elroy Action, so we're not looking for a second baseman. Hopper Fenster is serviceable option, but I don't like him. Mainly because he's 36. Propansky would be a great addition for this pitching staff, but she's still above ranking. Rita Raconda is below her value, but I've used Rita in other series, so can't really use her. Burl Chinning, Phil Fluster, we have not used, but I'm not looking to get a closer. As you know, I don't like closers. Spike Pena would be interesting. I've never used him. And reverse splits is a pretty powerful trait, especially Tier 2 or Tier 3. We've used Ketchum, we've used Caldy, we've used Bean, we've used Connor, we've used Gnuts, we let go of Thunder Chump. I wouldn't mind, honestly, getting Braun back. I just need his price to come down a bit, you know. Dilly Dollar, we technically have used before, but she played 1 game for us, so that really doesn't count, so she can go back on the list. Armstrong, we've used. Brent Branch, we have not used, but I'm not going after him. He only has 2 pitches. Alonzo, we've used. Cecil Sawyer, we've used quite a bit. Langdon Strider, we have never used. Sliperio, we've used. Peak Physique, we've used. Yacker Asherbomb, we've used. BH4, we have used as well, even though we have his brother. Torque, we've used. Yanagi Hai, we have not used, and he is below price. Charleston, we've used for, I think, 1 or 2 starts in the Salty series, so that really doesn't count either. OVO, we've never used. Cuffingham, we have used, thank God. Dryden, we've used. Vinder Hawken, we have used. We technically use Walter Valter, but he does help the disciplined chemistry, which is what we're looking to do, so we're not going to get rid of him. Steady Eddie, we all love Steady Eddie, we've used him. Bukeleg, we have not used. Blanc, we have not used in any of our series, but with her regression, her asking price has gone down again, so now we have to wait for that to drop down again. Sign Blinder, we have used. Robin Yu, we let go. Nomar Stubbs, we've used. Butterfinger, we have not. Heimlich, we have, so I'm not going to go after him. Gertie Goatman, we technically have used too. Alright, fine. Although he'd be nice and cheap. Tapler, we have not used. Puckerton, we have not used. Mainly because I probably can't say his name without laughing. Wagyu, unfortunately, we've used pretty extensively in these rebuilds. De La Doga, we've used. Dude Arena, we used. Goose Caboose, we've used. Sebi, obviously. Givener. Montgomery Maple Ripe, we have not used. Could probably cut gap on Gonzalo now. Yeah, we probably could. That is very true. Smoky Ash we have not used either. Let's see what's can we... So what are we looking at right now? What are we looking at? Okay. Gonzalo 5-7. Okay, that's going to be tough to get under, but we can try. Alright, so we have Goodwood. We're not getting rid of him. I think Sam Perez is expendable, but with tier 2 pinch perfect, he's fine for now. Plus, we got to wait for our catcher to get that we're looking at to get down. The one catcher I really want to use is Cozy Spooner, but unfortunately, Spooner has the distinct problem that in the free agent pool here, he is being cut out of the original free agent pool for whatever reason, so he's not going to generate until the off season of year 1. So really, the only catcher available that we haven't used is Scout Godarone, and well, Sam Perez is better than Scout Godarone. Sack that we're keeping. Gonzalo we can probably get rid of because he lost his secondary playability and his valuation's going down. Elroy's not going anywhere. Rhonda Horn is not going anywhere right now. Dick Berger is probably expendable. Kasha Emmon we're keeping for now. Regression hasn't hit her yet. Dig is not going anywhere. Guy Gold we're keeping for now as well. Again, Regression hasn't hit him yet. Victorino I could get rid of if I want to. Needs to be a crafty player, though, to replace her. Casper Stern, I'll probably keep him for now. He's a decent guy we can use. Chasey Kim I would like to get rid of. He's definitely expendable. Frago is going to be expendable. We're not planning on keeping him before his next start. Larry LaJoy, we'll keep him. I like what Larry does for right now. He's actually pretty solid. Werner, we're definitely keeping. Pickman, we're keeping for now until Regression slaps him in the face like a wet noodle. David Diggler, we're keeping. RH4, we're looking to get. We will replace him as well. Rocket Ramon we'll keep. And Nerdword, you know, he's pitching well. He hasn't. Regression hasn't hit him in the face yet. We can keep him. All right, what we got available to us here? All right, so Scout obviously is nowhere near her price point yet, so we can wait on her for a while. OVO is below his price. I could bring him in, and we can get rid of probably Rafael Gonzalo. We can cut 3 years off of it, or we could cut 4 years off of it and go Dwayne Butterfinger. I like that clutch trade, I ain't gonna lie. Tier 2 clutch, Tier 2 Butterfingers. Would put Scholarly back at Tier 3 as well. I like Butterfinger better than OVO in this situation. So Dwayne is below Gonzalo's price, but I want him to get down to his valuation. So we have a little bit more to go. We can keep Gonzalo for now. Tomahawking we're not going to sign, so I'm going to take him off the list. Tip Tapler I probably would sign, but Elroy's at second, and Elroy's not a great fielder, so I want Elroy playing shortstop. Bobby Odor would be an interesting bench option to sign. We bring him in, probably be getting rid of Dick Berger here. Honestly, we would be saving some money already. Bobby Odor, am I really going to bring him in? He's a decent fielder, decent speed, decent arm. He can't really hit. Got Whiffer and Steeler, so he's a pinch runner. Okay, I can work with that. But Puckerton, I wouldn't mind bringing him in either. I've never used him either. I like both of him and Odor. Maybe bring them both in. Smokey Ash, he's probably a better signing than Puckerton. Because we really need defense on this team, and Ash has that in spades. But again, he's above his asking price right now. It would probably be Smokey Ash for Berger, and then it would probably be Kasha Emmon who would get cut here. But I'm not getting rid of Kasha just yet. She hasn't progressed. So no roster moves on that end. Bukaleg for Guy Gold would probably be the move when Gold does regress. I would love to bring in Blamo Tamale. I mean, if I'm going to spend money, it's either going to be on Tamale or Yout. Those are the two I really want to get if I'm going to spend money this season. Or track Statsman. Ooh, I forgot about Statsman. Who's my right fielder? Oh, that's Sluggy. I just got Sluggy. Well, then the Statsman's out. We're not going to get him. Ava Blanc probably won't sign her. Let's look at pitching. Alright, so we have... There we go. Warren Yount. Okay, he's not quite at his price point yet, but I would love to bring him in. Doyen Stafford. Man. If only I had the money. Pearl Pansky also would not be a bad option, honestly. All three of these would be clutch signings for us. Chinning I've used. Bean I've used. Sawyer I've used. High Eye is below his price point already. Do I really want to bring him in with K Neglector, though? He's not quite at Chasey Kim's level, but he is at Froggo's level, so he'd be an acceptable signing for that. Charlemagne Charleston would probably be another acceptable signing, but he's well above his price point. And Montgomery Maple Ripe, someone I've never used. Okay. Rakonda I've used before. Spike Pena I have not. I would love to bring Spike Pena in. Langdon Strider also would be acceptable. Okay. So no other roster moves today, just laying out the plan there. We're not going to make any right now, but there are options for us. We've gone through it. Ooh, 36% chance on this one for Ramon, so I would need to talk about this one now. We're not going to have enough to buy Cassius, so that one's gone. We're not going to have... I don't want to give him Slowpoke. He's already slow enough. Rally Stopper for Froggo. 2 junk. Indicator Collector, no thank you. Contact for Casper, this would definitely make him better. Chance to lose Meltdown or chance to gain Froggo. Well, since we're not planning on keeping Froggo, it's going to be smarter to do this one for Ramon. So let's go get it. 1 velo to 75, 1 junk to 70, 2 accuracy to 27. Get rid of Meltdown. Nope. Well, we do max out the loyalty for Rocket, and he goes up to a B overall, so that's good. And then next time out, we'll grab this one down here for Casper Stern, because we will have enough for it. Perfect. All right, let's sim up to the next one and preview the matchup before we get out of here for today. Beagles beat the Crocs for us. Nemesis lose to the Wideloads. That's good. We move up into second now. Buzzards have yet to lose. They're now taking on the last place Heaters. And the Heaters beat them for us, so we're the only team in our division to win this episode. Nemesis now taking on the Grapplers, looking for their first win, or first win this episode. They win 8-3, so that puts them at 3-2, half game behind us. Freebooters beat the Moose, nice. Okay, not bad. So we're the only team to not lose this episode in our division. We're now tied for the division lead with the Buzzards. We have the Tyrant Breaker differential right now. And we are taking on the Buzzards next time out. We will see the rookie Punchy Patterson on the mound for the Buzzards, their ace. K Collector, Easy Jumps, both at Tier 2. No record, 4.15 ERA and a 1.15 whip. And for us, it will be Larry LaJoy making his second start, 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.60 whip. Lineup will trot out there. Leading off is Action locked in at second, Song locked in at first, Horn locked in at third, Boomhauer in right, Gold in left, Kasha Emmon at shortstop batting sixth, Perez will catch batting seventh, Victorino batting eighth in center, and LaJoy batting ninth. That's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Overdogs blow out the Jacks today. 20-6 the final score. That is not a typo. I did not misspeak. Yes, we blew them out 20-6. I am just as surprised as you are. Sack DeSong, of course, hitting, for 10 RBIs and 3 home runs and almost hitting for the cycle. Yeah, that's probably a big reason why. I don't think he was, he reached base in every at-bat he had today. But yeah, great pitching today from Froggo. Well, decent pitching today from Froggo. Could have been a lot better. Offense absolutely showed up and unloaded on the Jacks. We win by 14 runs. We do not make any roster moves this episode, but we do lay out our plan for what we're going to do next episode, or down the line when the players we're looking at do reach their valuations. We have our moves lined up. We just need the money to get down where we need it to be. And then we will go a hog wild here and improve this team somewhat. But yeah, this was a good episode for us. Big win. We're now on a 3-game winning streak. We're 3-1. Let's see if we can keep it rolling next time out against our division rivals, the Buzzards. Tune in to see if we can get the job done. But that is going to do it for us tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support as always. you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose, at PracNasty over here as well. Quick shout-outs to ETL, One Boy, and Smash for all tuning in and chatting with me during the stream. Appreciate it, guys. Everyone else, catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.